welcome to my life. I said I was going to do a video showing y'all, even if I gotta charge it up at the Wawa. Yo, people is so fucked up, yo. I put a note on that door and that mounted. This is the lady that told me, oh, just knock on my door anytime you want. You can use my pump. So right before my car broke down, something inside of me just was like, I don't know, something inside me just was like, nah, go get the tire fixed. You don't want to keep knocking on her door asking her for the pump. So yesterday, I was trying to get to the store, right? So all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? She not answering her door. So I'm like, I'm gonna put a note on the clipboard because we all got clips outside of our house. All right, I'm about to show y'all some stuff. So this is the first driveway. Come going out. But coming in is the second one. So I asked for a ride. Don't nobody can't do it. I don't have no gas money, so I'm riding in my scooter. I hope it's charged up enough to get me there. I think it is. I had it charging overnight. It's just that it's so slow. It's better than walking though. I ain't even gonna lie. So this is what it looked like right here. Look how it looked, y'all. It looked like it was on fire or some shit. But I know it wasn't. A lot of the trees is down, I see. That's crazy. Why it look like that? The trees is like bare. Alright, so here we go. Going up the driveway. Um, it's crazy. And you know what's so crazy is, like, if you knew when you saw me in the window say hi to that one lady, why you couldn't turn around and say, hey baby, I got your note yesterday. I don't have no gas. If you got some flowers for gas, I could take it. That's all. All you had to do. But this is my problem, nobody else's. So only way I'm gonna be able to get out of here to go to the store is this way, y'all. I'm gonna be forever. I'm gonna be forever trying to go up here. This thing is so slow. If it was a lot faster, it would be better. Like as far as the timing. So this is the first parking lot, but this is the second parking lot coming in, but the first one going out. So if y'all see right there and that right there, that's where all the priests and stuff like that. I think the nuns too. But I think only the priests they live in there. Um, and we going to this stop sign right here. This is crazy. This is crazy. God always makes a way. See, it seemed like, cause see, that was like a little hill we was coming up. Now, mind you, where we are about to go, where we are about to go, ooh, baby, it's a little ride. So y'all gonna ride out with me, okay? All right. This goes to show you how people are out here. So, um, Trust me, if I had the gas money, I would have gave it to her. I don't have it. And then I think if I would have been like, oh, I got the gas money, it would have been like another thing. Like, oh, well, this. So that's why I was like, you know what? All right. So this is the second driveway. Back there, right there, that's for like what's it called? Like a not a nursing home, but like like they live there, they eat there, they got the cafeteria there, they got all that stuff. All right, now this is the second parking lot going out. If you look all the way up there, you see those cars? That's my main road of where how far back I am. So we got to go all the way down here to the main road. I wasn't even thinking I could have bought my clip. Clip this phone on. But okay, we going right here to the main road. I don't know. I think because feel like I'm going down a hill. It just feel like it's going a little bit faster. Maybe that's just me wishing. And look, it's a building right here. If you look through those things, it's a building right through there. They got their own entrance. I would have to go like around to show y'all, but that ain't a part of where I live at 34. I'm just showing y'all the main shit. So basically, I'm riding. But you know what's so crazy, right, y'all? So then I was like, I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I remember before my dude had got the car or whatever, I remember like he took this scooter to he took this scooter a nice amount of, like, I think it was like 2 miles. So then I was thinking, like, you know what? I be seeing people riding their motherfucking scooters to the store and stuff like that. Yeah. I was like, oh. When I thought about it last night, I said, oh, okay. Charge your shit up. Because let me tell y'all, it was this one older person that was in the road, right? And when I tell you he was zigging zagging this shit, I was like, oh my God, look at this man in the street. Like, yeah. With the scooter. Same kind of scooter I got. I can't see y'all comments because the sun is shining. But yeah, I just hope to God I make it up there and back. I don't give a fuck how long it take. I just hope that this charge holds. And if it don't, hopefully Wawa will let me charge it up. Cause let me tell you, baby, if this thing die, oh no. It ain't going nowhere. This right here, this scooter I'm on, heavy as shit. Heavy. When I mean heavy. Put it in lock mode. You're going to need at least 2 or 3 people to try to steal this. I used to keep this scooter outside sometimes. Or even my dude. I'd be like, yo, you ain't where the scooter at? He said, man, it's outside. I ain't feel like bringing it in today. So this is the main road right here. So we got to go down to that traffic light, and then we need to cross over, make a left. We're going to go down to the light, make a left. Only reason why I didn't cross over, is that a crosswalk? No, it's nowhere over there to ride this at. So that's why I'm taking this one all the way up. And you know what? I don't even know why people say stuff that they really don't mean. Or like they're not gonna hold themselves accountable for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, y'all. I'm about to get my car on the road, baby. Trust me. Trust me. Let me see. I'm gonna be leaving like, oh, best believe I'm out of here. I gotta talk to my sister and see how she feel about me coming back over to visit. I don't want to be stuck in that apartment all summer because of a car situation shit. Yeah, situational relationship. This is a complex. It's a complex, but not really. Like, I don't know if they own them homes or if they rent them homes, but yeah, that's the people that got the money over there. And this right over here, you can see it's a tennis court. I'm about to show y'all they got a swimming pool too. All right, this is tennis court right here. I'm about to show y'all they got a pool. My neighbor was telling me about this, and she was saying that it's like $100 and something a year to be able to use that, go in this pool. And I'm like, that I don't even know how to swim, so I don't even give a fuck. The only thing I wanted to do was just put my feet in the water. Oh my god, this thing is so slow. I want to cross over, but it's so slow. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go to the corner, and then I'm gonna make a left. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Why is you up here wishing? Oh my God, I need a ride. Who can I ask? Who can I ask? Who I can't ask? I said, girl, if you don't get up and do your thug dizzle, like, you feel me? Like, do your 1-2. Oh, the swimming pool's right there. The swimming pool's right there. Yeah, and then if you like, it's a daycare all on the other side. So this is my main road, y'all. So y'all see what I had to go through to get out the first one. But like when I'm driving, it's different. It's different from riding a bicycle or riding on a scooter. You know what I'm saying? So look at that guy right there. Ain't no telling how far he walked. This is my first time ever seeing a bus. Cause let me tell y'all, we do got like a bus, but it only run a couple times a day, and it don't even run on the weekends. But this bus had to come from, I wonder what bus number that is. I don't know. I just know one thing, I don't give a fuck. Like, cause I done seen, I remember one time I was in a car with my dude, right? And this person, he was an old ass man, right? Wait a minute, y'all. All right. Let's make sure this guy ain't. Oof. Thank you. All right, y'all. So this road right here is the one that we have to conquer. Okay. So the wind is blowing. I knew it. I told y'all. I knew it. I said, let me get my coat because it's a difference being on foot. Like if you're in a car, oh yeah, you good. But like if you walking, like yeah, this wind is out here. It's. I didn't feel the wind back there, but yeah, right here, yeah. So let me tell y'all, right. So like I remember one time my dude was like, man, forget that. I'm taking the scooter. So he took the scooter up to the store or whatever, and he came back, right. So then it was like some time had passed. It like I don't know. It could have been like a month or two, and we needed something from the store. We had no way to get there. So I was like, you know what? You did it one time. You made your way to make sure that we got what we needed. I said it's my turn now. So I was like, give me the bike. So he was like, you sure? And I'm like, you did it one time, now it's my turn. Like, you feel me? So he was like, all right. So he brings down my bike. We got bikes. We used to ride. We used to go ride on our bikes. And come to find out, when I sat on it, it had a flat. I said, Lord Jesus Christ, my grandbabies was the last ones that rode my bike. So I said, they got a flat. They didn't have enough manners to even say, you know, G mom, like, I got a flat on your bike. Something. So then I was like, well, I said, give me your bike. Right? He was like, I don't know if you're going to be able to, like, rock. He was like, he said, babe, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it on my bike. I was like, yo, bring me the bike. Right? There goes some more houses over there, though. My hands is getting cold. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me put my coat on. Look at that hill. It's going to be easy going up the hill. All right, let me put my jacket on. So remember I told you, they see how the blocks is. I mean, these is not blocks. These is miles. They go by miles up here. Now, if we was in the city, yeah, blocks. So this goes to tell y'all. Oh my God, nobody wouldn't even give that girl a ride? Like, are you serious? Yes. They ain't no out here. Don't be in no car trying to get over in another lane. They gonna inch up more and more just so you can't squeeze in. That's how they is out here. When I ain't have no shovel and I had to dig my car out, let me tell you what they did to me though. They pushed all the snow against my car. It was all the way around. I didn't have a shovel. That was the first snow that we had. It turned into ice. I had to get out there and do it with my hands, y'all. I was on my knees and my hands. And I've always been that type to be honest with y'all. I've always been the type to be like, okay, fuck that. Let me do it like this. I don't really be asking people for nothing. But they always be like, oh, if you need me, just, knock on my door. I ain't doing nothing, I'll take you. Or if you need to use the air pump for your tire. And then they just like flip, like, you be like, wait a minute. I'm knocking on your door. Like, I'm knocking, I'm banging on that shit. You can't tell me that you don't hear my shit, right? So then I was like, you know what? Okay, she's basically, that's a sign right there that bitch, she don't want to fuck with you. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I had went and asked this other lady, and she was so nice, and we let it sit on there and everything. But yeah, the starter is gone. The starter is gone. So I'm gonna be getting my starter next week. My son supposed to put together a list and prices so I can know how much I gotta come up. And then I hope that it's not as much as I think it's gonna be, because then I could probably pay to two at the same time to do the work. If not, I'm gonna have to get the parts next month, and then the following month I'll be able to pay him. But then the following month ain't no telling. Like next month ain't no telling. Like that's why I just be like, man, I turned off my heat. I fucking the sockets that got the lights on it to let you know that they work. I fucking clipped them shits and turned them off, and my electric bill went down. It did. And they send you a summary. Y'all see that hill up there? We gotta conquer that motherfucking hill. But it's gonna be the shit on the way coming back, y'all. We gonna be rolling down that hill. Yeah. I'm sorry I can't read none of y'all comments because the sun is blaring in my eyes. But I said, so then my other neighbor that I was saying hi to, she was like, when the lady was like, oh, I don't have no gas. I got like a little bit less than half a tank. So my neighbor was like, well, I'll give you $5 to take her. Like, she said that for me. I didn't ask her nothing. She was like, no, I only got a little bit less than half a tank. I can't go nowhere. I said, you only going down the fucking street and come right back, y'all. This is basically a 5-minute ride if you in the car. So, yeah. Yo, one time, y'all. So listen, when my dude brought out his bike, I got on it. And I was like, oh, I said, damn, your seat is up. He was like, I know, that's why I said, I don't think you're going to be able to drive it. So I said, oh, fuck. I was like, give it to me anyway. So I walked it up the first driveway, which is the last driveway coming in. And I got on it. And when I tell you, I couldn't do it. I chucked that motherfucking bike in the motherfucking woods and I walked all the way up here. No, I'm lying. Somebody gave me a ride. But I walked back. It took me like an hour. It took me like maybe an hour and I want to say an hour and a half. It took me. Because I also was taking like breaks and stuff. Yeah, because I'm saying that's when we really was on our shit. Like we didn't really know nobody, nothing. We didn't know nobody, anything. We was like, fuck it, we gotta do what we gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a cab, you know how much cab costs? Nah. A Uber down here? About $15. Round trip, maybe like $30-something. Yeah. We gotta conquer this hill, y'all. Once we get up this hill, we good. You should let me love you. Let me be the one you want and need. Oh my God. Like, get out of here. And you know what's so fucking crazy is that her husband is like really, really sick to the point, like he be pissing on himself and stuff like that, right? And she be mad. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe him. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's your husband. Like, I got with her one time. I said, why is your husband walking around with this same jumper on since I moved here and shoes that's flopping off his fucking feet with no socks? And his hair looked like a fucking bird's nest. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I did. I said something. Yes, I did. She was like, he wears a size, what she say, 15 or 16, and it's really hard to find his size. And then she say, they want like $100 and something for his sneakers. And And, bitch, you get his check and your check. And, like I thought. Bullshit and treating that man like shit. She probably be in the house hitting on him and everything. Like, you motherfucker, and smack him in his head like you fucking pissed on yourself. That's what she was just bitching about when I was looking out my window. She said, this motherfucker pissed all on everything. It's not funny because it's fucked up. What are you doing with all of the money? Like, what are you doing? You got his check, your check. You get all of it. You are the sole concierge of your money. So, you should always have gas. Always. I got gas in my car. I just, I get my starter fixed. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. I got a little bit less than a half a tank. Yeah, y'all. It's beeping. I think because I'm going up a hill. Because my thing is still good as far as the charge. It's the hill. I told y'all, it's hill. Ain't no need of me putting the phone on me because the sun. And it only started beeping like that since I came up this hill. I don't know if that's a sign or something for like, to let you know like, your thing knows that you're going up a hill. Like, it actually got slower, y'all. Because this is a fucking hill. Cars. So, let me finish telling y'all, right? So, when I was walking back, right, I walked as far as I could without taking a break. So, y'all gonna lie. Y'all gonna laugh at this. So, anyway, I was like standing right here on this side of the street. And I put my thumb out. I was like, let me see, I'm a hitchhike. You can get in trouble for that shit. Especially out here. These motherfuckers, they ain't around here. They be to lock me up. Oh, you got your thumb out? Oh, yeah. Run that. Come on. Yeah, we need some money for our town shit. Yeah, run that. Okay, y'all, look, it looked like it's a hill going down, but then it's like another hill going up. As long as we make it there and make it back, that's all that matters. You feel me? So, yeah, this is what it looked like outside of my complex. This is the store that everybody go to. You got Shop right up here. You got the bank, Wawa, CVS, pizza store, nail salon, phone company is up here. Yeah, it's still good. I was looking at my charge. I don't know if y'all heard that beat, but you see it stopped once I got up the hill. It's probably saying, hurry. Each beat was like, hurry, up. Yeah. So we still got a ways to go. I just didn't. And then, bitch, you don't even work. You ain't got you don't work. I can't move my car until Wednesday. All right, we're going to see. We're going to see. And y'all hear that wind blowing? Ooh, babe. And I tell you, it's hawking. It's motherfucking hawking out this bitch. Like, it's a wind like a mug. So I'm going to sit this right here, guys. Because I don't want people like, what is she doing? Is she talking about it? She recording? What's she doing? Pay attention. You on that scooter. Shut the fuck up. Y'all just stay in your lane. Because I'm in a bike lane. I feel like parking this somewhere and walking the rest up and then come back and jump on it. But if I leave it somewhere, I don't want somebody to be like, whose is that? Who put that there? Like I said, you need at least 3 men to lift this up, especially when it's in lock mode. And if you don't know nothing about it, about the lock mode, then you're not going nowhere. That's why we used to leave it outside. Because ain't nobody trying to lift this heavy ass thing. This thing is heavy, baby. Heavy. All the way up there, y'all. Y'all see it? We got ways to go. It looked like it picked it up speed a little bit, y'all. I mean, not look like, it feel like. Listen. I don't care. They probably like, oh my God, what's she doing in this scooter inside of I be seeing them old people, they be reckless with these scooters. They be zigzagging and doing shit they ain't got no, not supposed to be doing. Like get out of the road. Like, not everything I love, this man was in the middle of the road with his scooter. Yeah. See, we got one more light. See the stop light right there, the green light. I think y'all can see it, I'm not sure. We gotta go all the way up until you see that red light. See that red light up there? If y'all can see it, that's how far we gotta go. So therefore, the scooter's gonna slow down because it's just built like that. I think it needed tune-up. For real. I knew somebody that could make this shit go faster. I bet you I could. I bet you I could find somebody that can customize this to go faster. Y'all, I wonder why my dude had to charge it. He must didn't charge it up before he left, because I still got a nice full charge, and he went the opposite direction. Y'all see me cross over, make a left, and come down this way. When he got to the light down my way, he made a right, and he went up the other way. But I think the other way is probably longer than this way. But then I don't know. I just know that these cab people is very anal, because when this before I even fucked with a cab, right? And I was like, let me call a cab. So when I called the cab, I was like, yeah, I want to go to the Friendly Mart or whatever like that. So he was like, well, how far is that? I was like, it's like a mile and something. He was like, I said, I'm going there, running in, and I'm coming back out. He said, all right, $15 round trip, right? So then the lady that picked me up, I don't know, she must have like set her thing so it can be like, okay, first start to see how many miles it took for her to get there. So when we got there and I got back in the car, she said, oh no, this is 2 miles. I should be getting more money than this because it was $15. She was like, I should be getting like $17. I was like, you know what? Listen, I don't want to hear the whine and shit. This is what I'm saying to myself. I'm like, here, take these $2 because like it's nothing. You sitting over here whining over $2 motherfucking dollars. Like, are you serious? Y'all. Then I found myself jumping in and out of Ubers. Then I was like, man, fuck that. I'm not using my money. All right, we got one more hill, y'all. We got to conquer this hill. So if you look to the right, you see that fucking house, y'all? It don't even look like nobody in there. It's another little area where they got houses and stuff at. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. This right here is actually, I had to get out the street because it's actually for turns. All right, let me get back with y'all. Hold up.